This is Harry Judd for Boxing Social in Leeds. Luis Alberto Lopez has just beaten Josh Warrington. I'm delighted though to be joined by John Ryder. Just done the broadcast there, you watched the main event. How did you see it go, mate? I think a lot of people had exactly what the scorecards read, mate.
Yeah, I think it was pretty close. I mean, I don't think you can grumble the decision. The 1-1-4 draw was fair. Some people can see it that way. But I think the right man won on the night. It was a close fight. Obviously, a lot of the early rounds went to Lopez, and he made a real statement early on. But Josh Warrington showed the heart of a lion and battled on through and really brought it close in the end.
I think the movement and that bodywork in particular, I think really stunned Josh Warrington, especially in the early rounds. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely. I think the left hook to the body seemed like a real telling shot on Josh. And I don't know if he'd done a rib early doors, but it seemed to affect him, really committing with his backhand in the end. But listen, heart of a lion, he battled on and it made it a close fight.
Where does Josh go from here? I know it's a horrible question, like we just said, but after you've just lost your title, but where does he go now?
Hopefully home for a good rest, enjoy his family, his wife and his kids, and just enjoy Christmas and start the new year and just see where he goes from there. But he's had a fantastic career, full of entertainment, and he'd be the man to know where he goes next.
Fantastic event all round though. Ebony Bridges, what a performance by her. Shannon O'Connell looked like she had sort of an injury really to her shoulder. She wasn't really throwing any left hand jabs or anything, but it can't take away from Ebony. She fought absolutely fantastic.
No, she fought brilliant and really made a statement there tonight. Shows she's the number one in Australia now. And moving forward, I'm sure there's big fights out there for her. Unification maybe with Nina Hughes. So there's great fights for her now.
Felix Cash, obviously in performance tonight, obviously a long time out of the ring, but it was a bit of a lacklustre performance, I'd say, really, tonight. And Amo Williams ringside, what did you make of his performance? You know, it's a long time out of the ring, I guess, so you could give him that.
Yeah, I mean, he's been out of the ring 2 weeks longer than me. No, I think Felix will be the first to admit it was a bad performance on his part, but like you say, he got the ring rust out of the way. He's had a lot of ups and downs with fights this year as well, falling through, so I mean, he's all right, he's only fought twice, but he's had 4 camps, so these take their toll on you, do you know what I mean? So he's got the ring rust off now, and he's ticked that box to have the 2 fights this year, and hopefully 2023 you'll see him with a great fight.
Obviously didn't get to catch up with you the other week at the O2. You know, well done, not well done, but congratulations, I'd say, for your performance there. Obviously not the way you wanted it to end, but you were on top in that fight. How did you see it, really?
Yeah, I felt like after the second, third round, I started turning the screw. The 4th round was a big round for me. I started really applying the pressure and pushing him back and dictating the pace and dictating the fight, really. And I caught him with 2 big left hands. One sent his gum shield flying and then hit him with it again straight after. So I think the tide was really turning, and I was really starting to turn the screw and turn the fight on his head. So I think the end was nearing, but not how I expected it.
Eddie Hearn says that Canelo fight is likely May time next year, UK or US. What have you heard?
Same as you, pretty much, yeah. But I know that Eddie is the man to make this happen. He's in communication with Sal Alvarez and Eddie Reynoso daily, I'm sure. So hopefully I can be the man in the opposite corner come Cinco de Mayo weekend.
How do you beat Canelo Alvarez?
I said with a baseball bat before, and that's come back to like everyone uses that against me. So no baseball bats. You play him at his own game, I think. You fight him up close. He's a great mid-range fighter. Bivol showed how you beat him at range, in and out, but I'm not that kind of fighter, so I work to my strengths.